Today was all about shoring up support for the Liberal leader. All three ridings Justin Trudeau hit in Atlantic Canada are in Liberal hands. But in two of them, new candidates are running, and the Liberals did lose 6 seats in this region in 2019. No new announcements today. Trudeau brought along Public Procurement Minister Anita Anand, who's seeking re-election in Ontario, to focus on their record of pandemic management. Trudeau introduced her to crowds as the Minister of Vaccines. He slammed Conservative Leader Erin O'Toole for opposing mandatory vaccinations for travelers and for proposing tax credits to cover daycare costs.
I'm Hannah Thibodeau with the Conservative campaign in Richmond, BC. Erin O'Toole and his team feel they've had a strong start to the campaign. But to cross over from opposition benches, they'll have to make inroads in big provinces like British Columbia. And today he took aim at the left of center vote with a promise to help addicts. $325 million over 3 years to create recovery centers and treatment beds. He also said an O'Toole government would not block safe injection sites.
I don't think someone with an addiction should be punished. And I have said I would like to see compassion at the center of our justice system for people with addiction.
This marks a big change from former Conservative leaders and their tough-on-crime stance.
I'm Olivia Stefanovich with NDP Leader Jagmeet Singh in Toronto. Today, on the 10th anniversary of Jack Layton's death, Singh promised to change the name of the former NDP leader's riding from Toronto Danforth to Danforth Layton.
It's something that reflects the legacy of Jack Layton, and he's a big part of the city. And I think it's a fitting way to pay homage and to respect everything that he's done and the legacy that he's left behind.
Voters had something to say about that.
Well, it's going to cost money, which shouldn't have to be spent on something that's already working well.
Danforth's already been baptized. You can't change a name after you've named it already.
Singh says the move is not unprecedented. There are other ridings named after politicians, but it is unusual for a federal leader to make such a pitch during a federal election campaign.